Well, I was pretty naive when we started. I thought, oh yeah, I'll just save horses, it'll be great. And we bought a little place nearby where we are now. And Bill said, well, how many horses did you want to take in? And I said, oh, probably 12. 12 would be a good number. So the first couple, I just went out and bought older horses at a cheap rate that were going to go to slaughter or something, because I wanted a couple that I could teach the kids to ride on and things. And then we just kind of put the word out through vets that, if law enforcement had any that were needing removed, that we were here. Well, in no time, I didn't realize there was such a need. Monroe County called us with 5, and Owen County called us with 3, and all of a sudden Vigo County's calling, and Lawrence County. And I thought, oh my gosh, I had no idea this was going on. And when you ask them what they used to do with them, they used to just either give them away to people that would haul them off to slaughter, or they would shoot them. So they were thrilled to have us there, but we didn't have the capability to handle as many as they wanted us to handle. Okay, I'm coming. Hurry up, and I'll let you go outside again. So over the course of 2 years, we had easily 25, and I had started adopting horses out that we had trained. So I'd say 2005, 6, and 7, we really made progress on getting the news out that we were here and that we needed help. We are always struggling to make ends meet. No matter how many donations we get, it never is quite enough to pay the feed, the farrier bills, the medical expenses, and the hay, and the training. So we just never quite get enough. So we just barely squeak by. We don't have savings in the bank, but it seems like day to day we can pay what we need.
Sue has a gift of loving these horses that I've never seen before. She doesn't see the world the same way the rest of us see the world. But she honestly connects with the animal, and they communicate with her, and she communicates with them, and she can make sense out of what they're feeling. When a horse comes onto Horse Angel's property, we make a commitment to the animal. Your days of stressing and having problems, and I've watched her spend her money to feed the horses before we eat. That's the commitment, and that's really that's where she is in tune with agriculture, because that's a commitment the American farmer and the American rancher make, is the animals eat first.
We take what law enforcement needs us to take. Sometimes that's a crippled horse, and sometimes it's a horse that's vicious. Sometimes they have behavior problems because they've been so mishandled and they're starved, and they have what we call food aggression. So we get the Board of Animal Health, the Sheriff's Department, the DNR can call us, the state police can call us. Those official organizations call us in. We bring them here and we put them in a quarantine area away from the barn in case they're going to break with illness. They are generally in skeletal condition. So the whole process of getting them parasite free of lice, and getting them well enough to leave quarantine and join our stalls in the barn may take as long as 6 months. And it is generally at least a year before they're adoptable. And they all get professional training. And I think that's where we differ from other rescues. The way I view training is I view it as an insurance policy for the life of the horse. Then, by the time they're adopted out, we've generally got about $3,000 worth of care and training into them. And then we put them up for adoption, and we try to find the right owner with the skills that are required based on that animal's personality. And I would call it passion. I mean, that's what drives me, and that's what Bill tolerates. I don't think he feels it, but he loves me enough that he realizes how important it is to me. I just would sacrifice about anything to continue what we do. The bigger thing for me is what joy and insight into life they give to the people that adopt them. When I can accomplish that, when I find the right match between a horse and a teenage girl who maybe otherwise would have gone into trouble, found drugs or something else, but she has a link with this horse that means more to her than anything, and she changes her path because of what I've done with the horses, then that's what my passion is.